Already on the show, and they join me now on the big show sofa. It's Carl and Andy from Journey South. Hi guys. What about the whole X Factor experience? Are you glad that you did the X Factor?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it got us out to millions of people, and it's just a fantastic platform for people to show what they can do. And
have you been glued to this year's series?
Yeah, a bit. I mean, when we get a chance, because well, as you probably know, gigging musicians, most of your weekends are took up with gigs or whatever, and so we always tend to miss it. But I love watching X Factor. It's a great show, like Carl said, it can break people, and I mean, look at Leona Lewis now, she's flying, so I mean, all credit to her. And we spent 10 or 12 years trying to get there in the music business, and X Factor was always the door in that we never knew existed, so we're really grateful to it.
And of course, your first album as well did better than some of the other finalists and contestants, didn't it?
It did, yeah. It was huge. I mean, when we first came out the show, it was just so. Everything went so fast, and we almost didn't sort of realise what was going on. When we sold in our first week, we sold 217,000 copies. We were like, "Is that good, And
it was amazing.
Simon Cowell even rang us up for the first time ever. He must have been pleased, he'd been sat there in his bath of money or something, just throwing it up in the air and ringing us up, and it was like, "Thank you, boys, thank you very much." He said, "Fantastic, huge album sales." And looking back now we realise just how big that was. But it did. It's actually the biggest selling. Well, Leona's probably just beat it. Biggest selling reality album, so she's probably just pipped us to the post, but we don't mind.
Things are going really well at the minute, and it's all very glamorous and everything, but way before the X Factor you spent years touring up and down the countryside. You must have played some pretty awful venues in those days.
We did, we played some quite dodgy places, didn't we? But
we've played everything, haven't we, really?
Yeah, we have, and it's made us who we are today, really. Makes us appreciate what we're doing now. We did a tour last year, three-month tour, and it was our headlining tour as well, and it was just a dream, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was probably one of the best things that's ever happened to us from music. I mean, getting the #1 album was absolutely amazing, but playing 38 nights on your own tour to 3,000 people a night was just absolutely amazing. Because when we used to work before X Factor, you'd go in a smoky pub and you'd have to win the crowd over, and 7 or 8 songs in, they'd start warming to you a little bit, the tomatoes would stop getting thrown, and then, but now it's just you just walk out to a huge applause, It's nice.
We don't have to set up our own gear now.
Exactly.
We don't have to lug the big speakers in. We just turn up and sing, which is
Did you ever have any really bad experiences with equipment and stuff while doing the gigs?
Broken guitar strings. That's quite a frequent thing with me because I'm so heavy-handed.
Right.
So I always carry a spare.
I threw my tambourine up one night and it hit me in the chin.
And all the rest of the band laughed their head off, didn't they?
Yeah. But before X Factor, we did a wedding. Because we used to do a lot of weddings. We used to earn a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money, but good money, enough to just do it full time. And we did this one wedding for a lovely couple near Middlesbrough where we live, and the PA just decided to break down that night, and it's just oh no, because it's someone's big day, but we just did it acoustically, so we said to everyone, right, you're going to have to really crowd round here. Everyone's got to come right up, because you can't sing you sing as loud as we possibly could, but it actually went really well, didn't it? And everyone was just having a big sing-along. So
it's fantastic.
We've done everything. We've played garages, sheds, everything.
Well, now when you do the big gigs, you still get nervous before you walk out there on stage?
I don't know, sometimes it's very rare though, because we've just done it so long, and it's something that it just comes as second nature.
But we just enjoy it too much. Before we go on stage, we're so pumped up. Even when we just did the few songs there, it's just that's what we love to do, we do a lot of press and promo and going around radio stations and all that kind of thing, and even the writing can be difficult, and But the performance side of it is just what we absolutely love to do. I don't know. It's the best thing for us, isn't it? Yeah. Just love it. We could do it all night, every night. If we could go on tour 365 days a year, we would.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd be knackered by the end of it.
We'd be loaded though.
Yeah, people just have to pull us off stage, you know.
Well, we're doing a tour next year, actually.
Okay.
We're setting one up now. We're just in the middle of it, and well, we're going to hopefully come over to Ireland as well, because we never did that on our tour, and we're going to make sure that we do that this time around.
Definitely.
But it's going to be huge. It's going to be 40 nights plus at least, and can't wait.
And will there be another album in the pipeline as well?
Definitely.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. We've got plenty of songs for it, because the first one we'd written about 25 songs.
Right.
And Simon Cowell, at the time we were still with Simon, and you know, he was picking out of them, and we struggled to actually finalise the album running order. So we've got some songs there already, you know, so we can probably have 6 months off, go and chill out somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But yeah, we're doing that. We've also got deals. We're just signing a deal in South Africa, and Universal in Japan are interested in licensing the album, and hopefully Scandinavia, and just take it, because the first album stayed in England, or the UK, sorry, and you know, because it was predominantly covers, whereas this one is our own stuff, so you know, it'll be accepted more around the world. So.